What's up, my peeps? I know it's been a minute since y'all seen your boy ZW, the Nostalgic One, but I'm back. Well, I wasn't gone for that long, but I'm back. Now, I know I'm long overdue for my top 4 Disney badass characters list. Yeah, but like, I'm working on it. But I'm here with a different kind of top 4 video, really getting into the anime groove, and decided that I'm gonna make a top 4 secondary anime, like top 4 anime secondary characters video. And what I mean about secondary characters is, you know how you got the main characters from animes like Goku and Naruto and Ichigo from Bleach and stuff like that, and then you got like the other characters that are important, but they're not quite as strong as main characters. And like if they are, like they get demoted in time, and it's like they're just there to help out time to time. They're secondary characters. They're still strong. They're just secondary. And to jump right into this list, my number 4. My number 4 is Piccolo from Dragon Ball Z / Dragon Ball. Not count GG. And the reason Piccolo is on this list is because he is one of the most well-known secondary main characters throughout anime history. Now, we all know, the story of Dragon Ball and Demon King Piccolo being defeated, and Piccolo, being born of it, or Prince Piccolo, or Junior, as they call him. However it is. Like, we know Piccolo, and like the reason, he's on this list is because he became a secondary main character during the start of Dragon Ball Z, when Goku asked for his help to, defeat Raditz, and then he started training Gohan, and then like pretty much after that point, he became a secondary main character. Now, at the point in the the Frieza saga and the Saiyan saga, not to mention the little Garlic Jr. saga shit. Like, Piccolo pretty much was the second strongest character, on the show. Like, not counting Vegeta because he wasn't a part of the team yet. So, like, that being said, he is a pretty strong secondary main character. And a lot of people's favorites. I don't know. I kind of felt that they could have did him better, like, when it came to, like, the Frieza saga. Cause like they did him good, like he flew from Nail and he was able to like fight off Frieza for a little bit, but then like they just kind of bullshit him again. And throughout the rest of the series, they continued to bullshit him. Like that's probably why he ranked, as 4 on my top 4 list. Because like I've seen other secondary main characters and like they've gotten their justice where Piccolo just kept failing. I don't know. However it is, Piccolo is my number 4. Number 3. My number 3 top 4 secondary character is Gray from Fairy Tail. Now, for those who haven't seen Fairy Tail is a wizard-based show where everyone has different kind of magic, and the main guild in there, there are guilds in this. The main guild is called Fairy Tail. One of the wizards is an ice wizard named Gray, who is my favorite character and a very good secondary main character. Gray is, personality-wise, like he's pretty cool, although like he has like a bad temper when it comes to the main character, Natsu. They have an interesting kind of history, ice and fire. But let's see, Gray gets his justice in certain cases, like when they were dealing with his story arc and he beat his rival and he was willing to sacrifice himself, kind of like Piccolo did in Dragon Ball Z a lot of times. But I don't know, the fact that I haven't seen much of Fairy Tail, I've only seen like the first 48 episodes. I can't tell much about Gray. Although, I mean, like, I can't tell much about him, but like, we still kind of get the gist of it. It's like he's the go-to guy. If like Natsu and Urza and people like that are unable to like get the job done, like you would count on Gray to do it. Like Gray's still a powerful wizard, but just like the Piccolo Goku thing, the main character will always surpass, the secondary main character. So yeah, Gray's on the list, but he just ain't quite there yet. Like with power, I'm like, I wish I could give more info, but like I haven't watched that much of Fairy Tail, so I don't know what the hell Gray does later. Like later on, his power is probably like off the damn charts, but I don't know. My number two is Joey Wheeler from the Yu-Gi-Oh! The original series. And Joey's on this list mainly because, just like Piccolo, he's an extremely well-known secondary main character. Joey started off kind of as like a weak duelist and stuff. His skills weren't up there with Yugi and people like Rich Rafter and Weevil Underwood and Pegasus and Kaiba and etc. etc. But over time, Joey continued to prove himself, winning such cards as the Red Eyes Black Dragon from Rich Rafter, which still confused me why the hell he had a dragon in a dinosaur deck, but whatever. Dragons are not dinosaurs. He won... What was it? He won Jinzo from a cheat duelist named Esperoba, who claimed to be a psychic. He won... what's it called? The Insect Queen from Weevil Underwood. He won some card from Mako Tsunami. I don't know. He came extremely close to beating Merrick. He had a bunch of close calls, dueling against Kaiba, and to be honest, back in Duelist Kingdom, he almost beat Yugi. Joey is an incredible duelist, but doesn't get the justice he deserves just because he's not the main character. You can kind of see where I'm going with this secondary main character thing. These are characters that they have the skill, but they'll always be outclassed. Joey, just like Gray, is my favorite character from this series. And I have reason to fucking like Joey, man. He's a cool guy. Like, he's an extremely good fucking duelist, man. He's just not getting his justice. I mean, hell, in the Lord Darts segment of Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Saga, whatever you want to say, he dueled against, what's his name, Vala, whatever, and had a damn good duel with him as well. I mean, like, that was really one of those back and forth type duels. Not to mention him, Yugi, and Kaiba were all given those 3 dragon cards that turned into like warriors later on when Yugi had them. So the fact that Joey was chosen means that he was a good duelist, that he did have fucking purpose, but they just love bullshitting his character. We get to move on to my number one. My number one in the supporting or secondary characters is sorry y'all, is Kuwabara from Yu Yu Hakusho. Now, just like the last two, Kuwabara is my favorite character, and for good reason. Just like Yusuke, Kuwabara was a human with good spiritual awareness. Unlike Yusuke, Kuwabara's spiritual awareness was actually way higher. To be honest, I'm sure that Kuwabara possibly would have gotten picked to be a spirit detective over Yusuke if Yusuke didn't go through the whole I died, now I'm in the spirit world, then I came back, and now I'm getting trained by Genkai, who has massive spiritual energy and stuff. And hell, Yusuke was basically given the power to use the spirit gun, where Kuwabara learned how to use his spirit sword on his own. Talk about that character being somewhat better than the main character. These characters just get no fucking justice whatsoever. Yeah, as I was saying, Kuwabara has extremely good spiritual awareness. Because of that, he continued to increase the power of his spirit sword, creating a spirit fly swatter, and was a major key point in the... Damn, I can't remember. It's like the third saga in Yu Yu Hakusho is like when the other spirit detective came, like after the Dark Tournament saga. I can't remember what it's called though. But like Kuwabara was the main key point as the old spirit detective. I think Susui. I can't pronounce the name. But as he tried to use Kuwabara's high spiritual power and spirit sword to cut through the gate between the demon world and like the living world. He tried to get Kuwabara to release all the demons and stuff. Kuwabara was like, fuck you, I'm not going for it. But I don't know, Kuwabara is an amazing character. Like ever since they first allowed him to use his spiritual power and create spirit sword, he's been a pretty badass character. He's defeated multiple people in the Dark Tournament. He's continued to help out in the season I was just talking about. And even in the first season, hell, man, he did his work. Kuwabara is a badass fucking character. They just don't give these characters the justice they deserve. I've already making several key points on how he's actually stronger than Yusuke. But oh no, they gotta cheat with damn Yusuke and the other characters. I don't know. Like I made this video because I'm the type of guy who loves these secondary characters because I see the strength in them and the potential and stuff. And, you know, the rest of the world just want to be fucking assholes and be like, no, they're not the main character. No, they're not strong enough. And etc. But, hey. If you like my video, you know, give me that thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to see other videos. Leave a comment below telling me whether you liked it or not. Whether these are some of your favorite characters. Or are you just one of those assholes that's like, they're not the main character, so fuck them. So, yeah, that's all the time I got for today. I'm Z-Dub, the Nostalgic One. Or ZW, the Nostalgic One. And I'm bringing your childhood back to you real soon.